A 5W1H Guide to Choosing the Right Toys, for Busy Mums and Dads. Written by Ada Sue. Narrated by Catherine. Part 1, Preface. Welcome. As you may already know, 5W stands for who, what, when, where and why. 1H stands for how. Hope you enjoy reading this guide and choosing the right toys. Part 2. Chapter 1. The first W, who, referring to know your child. Section A. Know your child's age or developmental level. When I pick up a toy, I first look for the age range information, for example, 2+, not suitable for 0 to 3, etc., on its packaging. See the picture on page 2 of the reference PDF. Then I would consider my child's stage of development, for example, fine and gross motor skills, height, make-believe skill, etc. If my child's age is out of the age range, but I believe he can try that challenge, I will still buy it and play with him under close supervision. Remember, age range information can be important for children's safety, such as toys containing small parts that a baby can swallow and cause choking. As parents, it is wise for us to follow the suggested age range information in this case. Section B. Know your child's interests. Apart from considering our child's age and stage of development, interests do matter. Honestly speaking, we all want, our much or less spending, to put a smile on our child's face at the moment of receiving the toy from our hands, instead of hearing a no, and seeing a desperate face. As such, before buying a toy, I will observe and test my child by showing him pictures, asking questions or borrowing that toy from friends or neighbors, having a better idea of his preferences. One insight from my little boy is that, try not to presume or stereotype what he likes, but providing him as many choices as we can. Please see the pictures on page 4 of the reference PDF. Now I have a little chef and a coffee barista in his toy kitchen. Once my friend came to my home, and saw him cooking. She told me she believed girls like cooking, and boys like cars before. Chapter 2. The second W, what, referring to choose from many. Section A. What types of material should I choose and consider? Depending on what you are going to choose for your child, generally, plastic and wood are the two common materials for many toys. Plastic toys are relatively cheaper in price, and easier to clean and sterilize. However, if they snap, it can be very dangerous, as plastics can be quite sharp. Moreover, all types of plastic contain some harmful substances, which may release after chewing, or leaving out in the sun for a long time, so it is wise to avoid them as much as possible, especially having babies at home. Wooden toys can be costlier compared to plastics, but they are more durable, last for a longer period of time, and are much more sustainable for our environment. When the paint of wooden blocks is faded out, you can repaint it, or paint something different according to the child's interest at that time. Also, wooden toys are less likely to be broken, and can pass to younger siblings or even the next generations. Section B. Should I choose educational toys or the toys just for fun? Apart from considering the materials of toys, we as parents also concern if our child can learn through play, promoting their different areas of development. The benefits of toys, see the picture on page 7 of the reference PDF, are sometimes shown on the packaging, such as eye-hand coordination, fine and gross motor skills, sensory skills, literacy, numeracy, cause and effect, creativity and imagination, that we can choose according to our child's developmental stage. See the chart on page 10 for more information. Definition of fun is given by the user, that is, our child, that sometimes we may not understand why they play and laugh so loudly, but make us happy and laugh too. For example, my son played the toothpaste boxes for a long time very happily in his own imaginative world. What we could do is, to try our best to choose the toy for our child, and let them score it, so that we would improve next time. Our child is learning, and so do we. Chapter 3. The third W, when, referring to should I buy now or later. Section A. Buy now when you want your child to learn something new. I am glad that you are still listening and you deserve my applause. Good job, Mum and Dad. You have been so detail-minded and caring for your child. I believe your main purpose of giving your child a new toy is not leaving them alone to play and then looking at your mobile phone. Of course, we do need me time to take care of ourselves and get something done, laundry, maybe. We would love to see our child to master a new skill, like picking up rice bubbles to eat, stacking the blocks, throwing a ball. But before that, there would be so many trials and even they like to repeat and repeat again after they can do it. Therefore, looking for what your child have achieved and not yet achieved according to the developmental milestones, you shall know what kinds of toys your child needs at the moment. For more details, please visit the website of Asuka. See the link and chart on page 10 of the reference PDF. Section B. Buy later, and prepare for coming birthday, or special occasions. We love our child, but we don't want to spoil them, too much, maybe. I prefer spending more money on my son's birthday, and other special occasions such as Christmas and graduation, as I seldom buy toys for him in other days, but I DIY. Moreover, this will make the special days more special, and he would feel more excited, if he is not given toys from stores often. Chapter 4. The fourth W, where, referring to shop online or offline. Section A. Should I shop online, or go to local stores in person? Nowadays, online shopping becomes our daily life, and we often enjoy discounts and special offers that can save us a lot of money. However, a coin has two sides that we need to bear the risk of receiving faulty products, time of returning and receiving another one, so plan and browse the internet early to avoid disappointments. In other words, it is still good if we have time to go to the stores in person, and use our hands to examine or experience how fun or opposite a toy is. Here are some tips of buying toys online before and after. 4 tips before you buy a toy. Firstly, confirm the toy is not recalled. Secondly, review all product and safety information. Thirdly, ensure the seller has contact details if you have any questions. Lastly, buy from a website you trust. Then, here are 3 tips after you buy a toy. Firstly, depending on the age of your child, inspect the toy and make sure there are 1. No small parts that detach, especially if children under 3 years of age are present in the household. 2. No sharp edges or points. 3. No long cords that wrap around a child's neck. 4. No loose, broken or easy to open battery compartments. Secondly, register the toy to receive safety updates, where applicable. Lastly, sign up to receive recall and safety information from your local safety authority. See the chart on page 13 of the reference PDF for all the tips. Section B. Let's go to charity shops. No matter how fantastic a toy is, it will be retired one day, because our child lost the interest, or has outgrown it. Many people sold or gave the children's toys to charity, or second-hand shops. When you go visit these shops, you may be surprised to find that many toys are still in good condition, and they are cheaper than the market price. Section C. Let's ask the Buy Nothing community. Have you ever heard of Buy Nothing project? You may find your neighbors in the same community sharing things including children's toys freely, no money, with one another. I have been benefited for the nappy change table, baby clothes, toys, children's book and more. They were used but in good or very good condition, from my local Buy Nothing group, and I also gifted what I do not need and asked when I need something. For example, I have asked for a cot and some toys, that my neighbors are so generous to help me out. This project can really help you buy nothing, and save your money, and in return you help the environment and the next generations. For more information, you can go to their website, buynothingproject.org, to find your nearby community among 44 countries. Or you can search them in Facebook, to see if there is any community near you. Chapter 5. The fifth W, why, referring to, why do I choose a right toy for my child? Dear mums and dads, you know the answer. I will say, because I love my child. Also, I want to give, and teach my child something, to the best of my ability. So, are we in the same boat? Chapter 6. The one age, how, referring to, how do I choose the right toys for my child? I will say, trust your instincts. Mums and dads, it is time to action. Believe in yourself, as there is no other person knows and understands your child better than you, and you will find the toys your child loves and enjoys much. This is the last chapter, and now you already have some ideas in your mind after listening the 5W and 1H about how to choose the right toys for your child. If you would like to have a look at the mentioned pictures, charts and website links, please feel to contact the author, and request a copy of reference PDF, which is free of charge. Thank you for listening. Good luck and all the very best. That's the end.